In recognizing that through the strength and unity of our votes, we had extraordinary power.
When we came to Congress, there were 6 black sitting congressmen. The earlier period when we had the largest number was in 1875, 1877, when we had 6 in the House and 1 in the Senate. And then between 1875 and 1900, there were a total of 22, 2 in the Senate and 20 in the House. But by 1900, by virtue of the enactment of the black laws, the intimidation by the Ku Klux Klan, and other racial means of getting blacks out of office, all of them had been defeated, and the last to leave the Congress in 1900 was a man by the name of George White. Politicians and historians describe him as a militant Negro congressman. And just before he left the Congress, he made a brilliant speech and a historic speech. And in that speech he said, "This, Mr. Speaker, is perhaps the Negro's temporary farewell to the United States Congress, but Phoenix-like will rise up and come another day."
So that we had people rising over the decade of the 70s in seniority and in knowledge on ways and means, like Charlie Rangel, like Harold Ford then. We had people rising on appropriations committees with respect to health and human services, like Lou Stokes. We had people rising on the Education and Labor Committee, like Bill Clay. We had people rising on the Small Business Committee, like Perrin Mitchell.
Well, I think there have been a lot of accomplishments. I don't know if you can just say, you know, the greatest, but as you say, what has been the greatest? One of them, of course, has been the way that that the black members of Congress are now respected, as they were not in the old days, and where black members of Congress are in influential positions to make decisions that impact on our people.
Well, over the years, the caucus has become more important. The reason being is that we moved from a purely civil rights attitude to a human rights attitude. And we have, in fact, become the conscience of the Congress. We're working on huge numbers of issues. We have great challenges. We have great possibilities. And we have great problems that we have to continue to survey.
I realize you can't even dream. You can't even dream. You can't hope unless there's someone that told you what's out there.